Visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys sitting at 3-2 at this point of the season. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden, and the kicker Trey Smack ready to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 8 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this for about the 32. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott able to find the open man. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Cowboy first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They run it again with Williams. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 40-yard line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Landon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Coaches talk all the time about taking care of the football, and Jordan Love does exactly that. Had a career-low 6 interceptions last season. Now he's seeking consistency all the way through. He's nails down the stretch. How about coming out of the gate?
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Counter play with Jacobs. Down to the 22-yard line. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. Prescott down. This one swung out to Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
14. And the Cowboy first down.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Cowboys at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago, add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team, and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Touchdown, Packers! Golden, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have taken the lead. Smack now for the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
First down, Dallas.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Prescott to throw it. This is caught inside the 15. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Williams. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Javonte Williams, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
49-yard line.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Love looking to throw it. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
9 yards. It's second down.
Prescott finds Pickens outright. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Prescott to throw on 4th. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
Following the interception, Love takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. Second and 5.
At the Cowboys.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. That were a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down.
Now Love. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a punt after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows a defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Our spin around the NFL starts now at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles at home to take on Carolina. And this
the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Packer offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They go bootleg. Love. He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again, Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Love, they go play action now. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This quarterback now 6 of 7 throwing it in this 2nd half. He's got a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They work now on 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Black, 95.
On play action. Love to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Hut, go. Hut, hut.
Love. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. That's the safety, Caleb Downs. And the Cowboys will take over possession here up at the 44. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. They go with Blue between the tackles. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of 14.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Cowboys.
They go again with Blue. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
They'll try to run for it with Blue. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing. Love. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back early in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
And the Cowboy first down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
First down, Dallas.
Prescott now. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And they get to him quickly as he stopped right around the 13. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Prescott. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. Right, 95.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Love looking to throw it. Watson making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass caught. That's Golden. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league.